Hey guys, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and today we'll be reading Chapter 7 of Slenderman, My Kind of Girl. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. Ryan's funeral came and went. His mother had chucked the had a clothes casket since he was nothing but bones now. They buried him next to his father. He died 10 years after Ryan's disappearance. At least they're together now. I gave Ryan's pendant back to his mother, but she told me to keep it. She said he would have wanted me to have it. I cleaned it the best I could, but there was still a little rust on it. But the letters were very scratched. But it didn't stop me from wearing it. Now I wore both pendants around my neck. Even though it's hard, but I tried to keep away from the woods as possible. There were times I had no choice but to walk by the woods. When I walked, I would have walked fast or stayed away from the trail as possible. I didn't want anything to do with Slenderman. As far it's been working. I didn't feel anything. I tried to grab or anyone calling me to go in. I guess he knows to stay away from me. Slenderman's point of view. I watched her every time she came by the woods or the forest. She will walk fast. I know she's only doing it to avoid me, but she doesn't know that I can transport right in front of her in a heartbeat. I just wanted to approach her, but I didn't or couldn't. I know she doesn't want to see me, especially since I just confessed of killing her lost friend all those years ago. I felt guilty for her. There's something very special about her that attracted me to her. It was something just her height, probably her personality too, her bravery, her curiosity, her appearance. They all seemed to make feel something inside me, something warm. I started to get these feelings every time I think about her. I never felt this way about anyone, ever. Allison's point of view. I was walking home from another long day of work. I hated my job, but there were times I wish I could switch. My workplace only 2 blocks away from my apartment. But today, I wish I took my car. There was a thunderstorm that was blowing wind and rain like crazy. The wind broke my umbrella in half a block away, and I was soaking in a second. I was only a block away, and the wind was getting stronger, and the rain felt like needles into my skin. Finally, as I was in the safety of my home, I changed into my pajamas and sat on my bed. It was dark outside. The lightning lit up the sky every 5 seconds. Suddenly, just as it started blowing into my room, I looked at my window and I saw it was wide open. I rushed and closed it. I locked it tight. I don't remember leaving it open, but is it possible? I turned back to the bed to see a folded piece of paper sitting right there. Just a moment before, I sat next to the spot unfolding the paper. This must be, from Slenderman. But I thought about as I threw it away. Dear Allison, I cannot begin to tell you how much I'm sorry, how I truly am sorry. I am. I can't change what I've done. The only thing I can do is put some of your sufferings to an end. I promise to return the body to the family, so they could finally be at peace and lay him to rest. If I could bring him back, I would. I understand if you hate me, and I will never want to see me again. I just want you to know that you are very special to me. You weren't afraid to return to ask questions. You are very beautiful and unique. You are brave and creative. You are always to do what you say your mind to. You are, I guess, what men say today is my kind of girl. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Slenderman. I started to read the note in my head, reading it over and over as tears slowly slid down my face, the words rushing through my head over and over, non-stop. I placed the note on my nightstand as I wiped away the tears from my face. Before I could get a thought of what I felt, something covered my mouth and nose. I started to feel dizzy. Everything went black. My vision blurred for the first time as I woke up. I felt a bit dizzy. As soon as the room stopped spinning, my vision came back. I looked around and seeing that I was in a large tunnel. A small dim light hanging above my head, barely lighting it. I looked to my left and I saw a huge metal generator. I tried to move, but all I managed to discover that my hands were tied behind a chair I'm sitting on. My legs were tied as well. I see you're awake, a raspy voice said, as I looked around to see a sight I never forgot the first time I saw. It was Kate. I tried to speak, only to find out that there was tape covering my mouth, preventing me to speak. Relax, long legs. I'm not going to kill you yet. I need you alive, if I'm going to kill him. Somehow, I knew the him she was talking about, the Slenderman. All the killings I've done, all the lives I've taken, were just practice for when I finally take the life of the man that cursed me to be this. It wasn't for him. I would be home, playing with my brothers, baking with my mom, begging my dad to let me borrow the car. But no, it's all gone, and it's all his fault. I struggled a bit more, trying to speak, but it couldn't work. You're probably wondering what this has to do with you, right? Well, Allison, allow me to explain. I'm using you as bait. I know he likes you. Hell, he even might be in love with you. It's not every day he meets a girl with your body type. For once he finds out you're here, the monster will turn into the hero and save the damsel in distress. Once he comes, the first thing he'll see is me squeezing the life right out of your neck. And this time, when he gets to you, it will be too late. He will have a few moments to know what it's like to lose so close to saving someone you love. Being so close but so far, as he cries over your lifeless body. I'll be there putting a knife in his back. Probably already sensed you. He's already on his way. As we speak, all I have to do is wait, and you will have to do is get ready to die. She disappears into the shadows. Every inch of my body was filled with fear. I wasn't ready to die, but then I thought what she said and what he said in the note. I remember what he wrote. I was his kind of girl. Does that mean, does he really love me? And what about me? Do I really love Slenderman? I have feelings for him, and I know he's really sorry for what he did. Please, Slenderman, please help me.